Hello and welcome back to the top 100 maps of all time with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very, very welcome. And so, today we have the very first map that I think there's going to be a substantial number of people watching the show who will say, oh, I thought this one was going to win. It's a magnificent map, but it's just that very first. There are a few that a few of you might have thought, oh, I thought that one was going to win. This, I think, is the first of that short little. There's a small cluster of maps that I think fit that category, right? And I think this is the very first of those very few that we're going to see. Surprisingly low at number 19, I think. But when I say surprisingly low, it's 19 out of over 50,000. Come on. It's not low. It's just, I think a lot of you, and possibly I as well, thought it might have been a little bit higher. There's a lot of competition there. Anyway, at number 19, with a 93.5% approval rating, the very first of the 93.5% maps, we've got Two Brothers Islands by Sidai. Yep, there's one from Sidai. There will be at least one more from Sidai, because this isn't their top listed map. It's a beauty, and I reckon there's a lot of you that have played it. I know certainly this old gamer, fan and friend of the channel. Well, I'm a fan of his. Let's have it going both ways, all right? Yeah, he's a fan of me, and he's all right. No. A fan of his work as well. You might recognise this as Sloop John Island. So if you're watching his stuff, then maybe you recognise this map from there, or maybe you just recognise it because you've been around a long time, and this has been around a long time. Alright, it doesn't require that much. There's no DLC required for this map. The one-click collection is 13 items long. I reckon with modding, the current mod settings and stuff, it might even be as low as 12 now. It's a low subscription map by modern standards. So just 13 items. It uses the Seychelles theme and the Coastal LUT. Seychelles theme, nice and crisp and cheery, and a good looking theme. Coastal LUT just basically makes that Seychelles theme pop a little bit more than it did already. We've got a map that was uploaded to the workshop in January of 2019. It doesn't actually have that many subscribers though. Surprisingly, it only has 36,984 subscribers. 3,012 of which have marked it as a favourite. Yeah, you heard that right. 36,984 subscribers. It has a 5-star rating on Steam from 640 votes. And I reviewed this in episode 663 of What's Map, where I gave it 5 stars for aesthetic, 4 stars for detail, and 5 stars for gameplay potential. And look, it's like 4 years old, okay? By modern standards, this should look dated, and I don't think it's going to. Sidai has got a timeless thing in their work. It just doesn't seem that the work seems solid, you know? You look at some of his older work, it still seems solid and valid and relevant in today's build environment. Anyway, the map, before we go down to ground level, it's based on the Hawaiian Islands, just loosely. It's a fantasy map inspired by the Hawaiian Islands, but we've also got included in that some real life inspirations as well. Reading through the description, says the Belize's big blue hole. You know the big blue hole in Belize? Bit of bonbon factoid here. My father was stationed working for the British Army in Belize. Crikey, how many years ago now? Probably 30 years ago. Wow. My dad's getting old. Oh, I'm getting old. Anyway, so yes, Belize in Central America. Then we've also got a take on the Horizon Bridge and Tunnel combination. And, sorry, just bit my tongue there. My tongue's hanging out with gasping at how good this map is. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. It's a goodie. Now, Start Square, I'm assuming, is here. I haven't had a look, but let's have a... Where's the Start Square? There. Oh, no, it's down here. So does that mean we're heading down towards this then? I was wrong to assume there. It's over here. I think what we'll do, the most interesting route, I think we'll start at the top here. We'll come down via the Horizon Bridge tunnel combo, and then we'll nip across here, pass, and we'll take a left when we get to the split, come through the tunnel, start square. All right, that's my plan. That's how I'm going to do this. Join me for a little flyby of Two Brothers Islands by Sidai. And we'll check out some of the other little features and stuff as well. Well, yeah, we're not just going to stop. Oh, just look at this. Just look at this. Right, okay. Even by today's standards, we have got a little bit of, again, there will be modding issues, like we have the dirt underneath the trees here, which I'm sure isn't meant to be there. That's a job for Hide It, surely. But, yeah, there are going to be 4 year on slight minor glitchy modding issues. Just suck it up, okay? Just suck it up. Fix it. Also, we've got the prop snapping with the vanilla trees and not the logs. Sorry, vanilla rocks, not the logs. So, yeah, we've got a little bit of the snapping issue going on there. But don't fret on that one. Just ignore it, and it will go away. Or actually, you'll fix it when you load the game up, and you just get the modern set of mods working on this map, and it'll be fine. All right. I just have to keep saying this because someone's going to say, you ruined it. Look, I don't have 3 weeks to fix the map for every with the modern mods, each and every map that I'm loading at the moment. It's just got too messy. I cannot wait for Cities Skylines 2 to come along so that I can just start off with a brand new set of mods, or no mods even to start off with. It's exactly how I plan to play. Now, we do have a little bit of catenary chaos going on here, which might be the reason why I didn't give it the 5th star for detail. Because catenary chaos, I do take a dim view of it. It's a dim view because we've got trains running through this. It's not something... If you're taking a great screenshot, let's say, again, look, it's a 4-year-old map, all right? This is one of the best maps of all time. But I'm giving the reason why. Let's say you look at this and you go, oh, I'm going to get a screenshot of this. It's going to look brilliant. So you set this up here, and just as you're taking the screenshot, you don't notice it. The train runs along here and cuts through one of these, and it can make a perfect screenshot into an imperfect screenshot. And so I consider that, you know, it's quite a serious thing. So much so you don't get 5 stars, you just get a very, 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 very high 4 stars instead. All right, I can't give 100%. Like you wouldn't give 100% to me for any of my maps, and I don't blame you for that at all either. Or my reviews, or my channel, or my speaking voice, my eloquence. Clearly, none of that. Anyway, got the double bridge. Double bridge looks very nice as well. And because this is inspired by the Horizon Bridge, which is, it's that one between Denmark and Sweden, okay? For those of you going, oh, what's that? I should know that one. Oh, we got tolls. We have tolls as well. There we go. Very nicely done as well. Very cleanly done as well. Very well done. Just say it. Very well done, all right? And then, from there, over to the tolls. Well, we got some floating rubble as well. Just ignore the floating rubble. I keep having to say this every episode at the moment. It's embarrassing. Trust me, it's embarrassing for me. It's annoying to you. If I come above it, you can see where it's supposed to be. Like that. There you go. That's how it's supposed to look. Sort of. A little bit. A little bit like that. I think we've got some missing assets as well. I'm pretty sure, from memory, across the top here, we had the air conditioners, the air extractors, put on the top here to make this look like it was being... And also there was some work went on in there as well, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty sure definitely across the top there was some extractors, which of course would make the thing look even more realistic. So yeah, we do have some minor modded errors. There weren't any errors when the map was released. It's just don't have time to fix every single little thing. So we'll just accept them. We'll just accept them. And if you like the map and you haven't played it yet, it's available for free because it's on the workshop. Do make sure you like and follow and all that sort of stuff for any of the great, not just Sidai. not just Sidai. If it's this map that gets you onto the workshop, making you subscribe to a map, then yes, Sidai. But whatever map that you're subscribing to, or asset for that matter, anything along those lines, look at the stat key along here. So nice, so nice. Along there, acting as a retaining wall, lovely. But yeah, whatever workshop item you're subscribing to, if when you subscribe to it, click like. If it turns out it's broken, and when you unsubscribe, let the creator know in the comments that it's broken, and yeah, maybe remove the like, or if it's really ruined your day, maybe give it a thumbs down. There's plenty of reasons, but yeah, just subscribing is easy. Doesn't take very long to hit the like button while you are doing it. And then, yeah, I say, you can always remove the like if it turns out that it was a bad idea, right? Because it wasn't very nice at all. And the same goes for YouTube videos. Hit the like button, and then if the video turns out to be a pile of tosh, like this one for example, with the game lag that you're seeing every now and then of course you just go and unlike it, give it a thumbs down, send some hate into the comments, whatever works best for you. But yeah, it doesn't take very long to click the like button. You can always undo it, and it just means that that person's had a little reward. Like here with Sidai, what's it? How many did I say is favorited it? 3,000 people have favorited this, right? Have clicked like on this. Well, they've done more than like. They've hit the favorite button, right? The like affects the Steam ratings. The Steam ratings, right? 5 stars from 640. That's people clicking the like button. All right, it doesn't take much. All you got to do is click the like button, support. Again, not just this, anything off of the workshop. It supports the creator. They've put a lot of time and energy into making these things for you to use. And all you've got to do is, when you click subscribe, click like. It's not much to ask, is it really? Not much to ask at all. But yeah, when you've got a map as good as this, and all the certainly all the others in the top 20, and pretty much all of the others in the top 100. Let's face it, top 100 maps, there aren't any bad maps. There won't be some not to your taste. That's a fact. There will be maps that you go, yeah, but I wouldn't play it. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But if it's good for you, like it. And look, here, start square intersection here. Just to look at how beautiful that is. That is like one of those. I'm going to use the wrong word here, but like the clefs in music notation, something like that. The way that curves and moves around. I will reward myself with a sip of my coffee for remembering the word clef. I only remember that from when I was about 12 years old, learning the recorder or whatever we were forced to do in music lessons. How many years ago was that, BonBon? Yeah. Don't ask me how many decades ago it was when I was playing the recorder. It was a long time ago. I'll tell you how long ago it was. My school was in black and white. There we go. That's how long it was. Oh man, so long ago. And of course, as we get older, time goes by more quickly because we have far more knowledge of far more memories to balance everything that we know against. I mean, just look at this interplay here. This is just frankly rude, Sidai. Frankly rude. The rail and the road interplay. The way the road has gone over, but the rail gets a little tunnel, and then the rail comes back over the road. Sorry, the road goes back over the rail, even with the river running through that. Yeah, it's frankly disgusting. Frankly disgusting how good that is. This is simple. I nearly used the S word. This is simple sugar crusted Cocoa Pops. That's what this is. Yeah, it is. It really, it's just simple stuff, and yet this is next level. This is by many people would say the greatest creator of all time. I would put them in that category. I would argue against it and throw some other names into the mix again. My boy Wathrodnir, that bringer of whatever, that fella, and others. I'm just going to stop at that point because I've already given you 3. Maybe I need to do a poll for the best map maker of all time. My only problem with that is it's a bit of a popularity show, right? When you do a poll like that, I mean, look at this castle. Ooh, it's a castle. This is lush, I tell you. Yeah, the problem with me doing a poll asking what the best map maker of all time, if you get one of those map makers who has a big following, okay, I'm going to pick one who wouldn't do this, who would not do this, right? Look at the beaches here, by the way. I'm going to keep floating around the map while I'm talking. I'm going to pick a map maker who would not do this, but has a huge following, one of the most loved map makers and creators out there, Mr. Miyagi, right? If I put Mr. Miyagi into a list with, Sidai and every other, I've mentioned Wathrodnir and Bringer of Fire. I'm going to stick with those 2, but there are there are a few others that I would put into that category as well. If you put them all in there, and then I put it to the public vote, Mr. Miyagi wouldn't do this. I'm choosing him because I know he's no way he would play this game, right? But you could say, hey guys, BonBon's running a poll for the best map maker of all time. Would you vote for me? Here's the link. And if you share a link with, say, 10,000 people, if 10% of those go and click and support you, and none of the other creators do this, you win. It's simple as that. It's a popularity contest. And to a degree, the Steam ratings, the Steam rankings or whatever, is by default, to a degree, some kind of popularity contest. It's not quite as cut and dried as that, but to some degree, if you have a big following, if you are an established, much-loved creator, it is easier to have assets go flying up the charts. Look at this bridge. Rail over road, bridge. Clean, tidy, crisp. Stop it, Sidai. Stop it. But yes, so that's my only concern, because I recently did a poll on the community pages for the top DLC of all time. But the difference is DLC isn't likely to ask for you to go vote for them. Whereas if I do the best map maker of all time, I mean, a good chunk of the viewers of this channel will be honest and vote honestly. But like I say, you only need, and there was issues at one point with the WhatsApp voting. I was able to track and check, and I was able to take out a lot of the fraudulent voting. But yeah, there were people that were upvoting or downvoting other people's maps. I was on top of it, mostly. There might have been a small percentage of votes that skipped through, but mostly I was kind of there. I was able to pick up on it and make any minor adjustments that needed making to fix it. But yeah, there are people out there who will play the system. And why not? Why not? It's the internet. It's there to be played. But yeah, so that's probably the reason why I won't do a greatest map maker of all time vote. I might run something through the algorithms and see what comes up in terms of numbers and ratings and whatevers. But I don't think I'll put it to the public vote. I'm not sure it would actually benefit anybody. We've got some floating rocks out the top of the volcano here by the looks of it. Just like the volcano has just exploded and there are rocks going from this angle. No, you can't see it. But from this angle, yeah, just being ejected into the... Stay away from the volcano. Now, can we just talk about the rock detailing here, by the way? The lod on the trees there doesn't look great. Just say that, by the way. But yeah, just look at the shapes of the mountains. We come over here. We've got a nice cleaner look on the mountains. There's always a bit of a danger when you put trees on the top of mountains. When you come closer, it can look really, really good. When you pull away, and this is just for future map makers, When you pull away, you can get a little bit of separation. Sirens there for the BonBonBingo players in places from the wrong height. There we go. And we look over there. It's actually the terrain that's clipped away rather than the trees, the draw distance. So yeah, there's always little things like that to watch out for. But there, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely map. Haven't really even looked at the rivers, talked about the lakes. I figure most of you have already seen this map or played it. I'm just going to end it here. I mean, I could spend an hour dipping in and out of this map. There are so many little wondrous bits on it, and I am going to ignore it all because Two Brothers Islands has been voted. Look, I didn't even look at the harbour. I haven't even been down here. Look, pump and draw, two separate sources. Look, I'm just bringing the camera over here. I'll set the camera over here. You can decide whether or not you think this map is too low in the rankings. But it is as voted by you. 93.5% approval rating. Let's face it, 93.5. How many people do you know have got as close? Have got over 90? How many people do you know have got over 80? It's hard, I tell you. I know. Mind you, people downvote me because I'm BonBon. Anyway, that's Two Brothers Islands by Sidai, the 19th best map of all time as voted by you, and we'll have another one along tomorrow. We'll also have two maps tonight. If you're still interested in watching What Map, I do a couple of live reviews on a Tuesday night. Now, it was Mondays, Dev Diaries has come in and pushed everything back by a day. So yeah, join me tonight for a couple of live reviews where we'll check out a couple of the best maps of the moment. But for now, Two Brothers Islands by Sidai. That's one of the best maps ever. And it's just understated. And well, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing, for joining me for another flyover of one of the greatest maps there ever was. A big shout out to the BonBon Buddies on Patreon and YouTube membership for supporting the channel. You guys are the very, very best, and I love you very, very much. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Thanks for watching.